Good morning, guys, and welcome back. So it's very early. It's about 5 o'clock. I just got to work. We're just getting a couple things done before we let the girls in because they actually did stay outside last night because it's very warm. It is currently 51 degrees, and like I said, it's only 5 o'clock. It's supposed to be 60 degrees today. You probably can't see. It stopped a little bit, but it was pouring earlier. It actually poured all night long. I think until tomorrow we have flood warnings. Heavy downpours, and just a really weird December, just really strange. So we are going to be bedding the cows before they come in, which isn't something that we usually do, but since it's raining and they're outside, they're probably not going to just stay in the free stall. They'll go outside too, so the cows are going to be wet when they come in. So all that water dripping off them and everything, the moisture in the air anyway, makes the barn really messy. So we are going to be bedding it first just to keep them a little bit cleaner. So that's what we're doing right now. I've already got everything else ready. The milk room is all put together. I got my lights on and my wreath, so it's festive in here. I did get their cornmeal all ready, and that's sitting out here waiting. I fed Neil. I didn't feed the calves yet. You can probably tell because they're crying. Now all I have to do is finish bedding, and then we can let the girls right inside, but not before we have some coffee because I'm really tired this morning.
No, you can go after it. Oh, we did? Just a week before.
I don't know. All day,
No, I don't think we do.
Here they come. Neil says, there's my girlfriends. And they've already doubled up. Greta. She said, I'll stand by Neil. Excuse me, buddy. Greta, hey, get your head over here. Greta. Come on, hon. Right there. Everybody is hooked, and all we have to do is put a bale on the bale unroller and go around with their cornmeal and their minerals. So the entire cart filled up won't actually do the whole barn, so I have to take 2 5-gallon pails and just take those around, and then the cart will do the entire barn. This is always the hard part, especially when it's nice and wet. Come on. So when you're doing this, you just have to know who's who. So like this cow right here, she's about 4 months along, so she gets about 1.25 scoops. This one's really fresh, so she gets about 2 scoops. That one's dry, she only gets about a little over 1/4 scoop. This one right here is Claire, and she is bred, but she's short bred, and she's a really good milker, so she gets 2 scoops. Another dry cow, another dry cow. Unrolls the bale while oh, I guess the milk room isn't ready. I thought the milk room was ready, but I guess it's not. So we did run the wash, and all we have to do is put the milk room together. T-shirt and long sleeve shirt in December, and I'm hot.
Yeah, 51 to 2 over, yeah.
It's supposed to be 58.
58?
58.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I gotta clean out the back iron again.
Yeah, they should. A lot of time out there.
Yeah.
Last night, I'm sure. There. All right, so we are almost finished up milking. Brent just went outside to clean out the 3 stall. I'm just gonna finish the last few cows we have. We only have about 5 more to milk. And then I'll wash the machines, and by then he should be done cleaning out and bedding everything, and we could turn the girls out. I did want to show you guys the heifer, second calf heifer that calved a while ago, maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. I'm not really sure, time flies by. I wanted to show you guys her bag because she came into it very nicely. So this is her right here. So I just washed her a minute ago, but that's what she's looking like. She's got a very, very nice bag. She's definitely gonna be one of the ones we're gonna wanna keep a calf from if she gets bred to Neil, who is doing great, by the way. He's loving barn life. We thought about moving him down to the other pen, but he is so happy just being tied up next to the girls. He's not so happy when they go out, but he's getting used to kind of being alone when they go out, and he's doing really, really great. Learned how to use a water bowl. He just loves it in here, so we're probably not gonna end up moving him. I did just kind of want to show you guys her and how she's doing. We've got 1, 2 more cows on this side to milk, and then 1, 2, 3 on this side. Then we'll be done. We'll let them out and we'll get into our projects. So the girls are all outside. We're probably not gonna bed the barn today. We're just running the cleaner right now because one of the projects we wanna do actually does have something to do with the cleaner. So we're running that right now. I do have to go in and check though, because the other day it plugged up on us. This sawdust that we're using right now is so fluffy that even though we add water right here, we have a hose going straight into it. Even though we have that water running straight into it, still it can sometimes plug up the pump. So we're gonna have to go check that right now. But we never go in there when it's running, so I do have to shut it off first. Rod over here and like jam it down in there. If that doesn't work, you have to get in it, and that's my job because I'm small. It's a good time. Okay everybody, so it is officially the next day. We've had a pretty terrible 24 hours, so you could probably hear the Kubota running right now, and that is running because it's running our generator. So there was a really big storm, probably most of you know, because I think it stretches from Virginia all the way to Canada. It was just huge. Yesterday was close to 60 degrees, which I think was the highest temperature on record, and it poured all day long. I think we got around 5 inches of rain, just way, way too much rain. We had high winds, 70-mile-an-hour gusts here, and everybody lost power. 400,000 people in Maine have lost power, so needless to say, we're not going to be getting it back for days probably. I do have to take you guys out and show you our new generator because Yesterday, we lost the power here at around 1. Brent came down, got the Kubota was all ready and everything. It all fueled up. He backed it up to the generator, hooked onto it. It ran perfect for about 20 minutes, and then it just died. He couldn't get it restarted. Nothing on it would read right. Couldn't get a hold of anybody to come take a look at it, so he ended up having to go buy another generator. Luckily, he was able to find a generator right off, and he went down and picked that up. But by the time he got back, it was around 6 o'clock. We had our old generator hardwired into the power box. We had a really hard time getting the electrician to come change it. Obviously, he was very busy helping other people. So he didn't make it here until probably, I think, 9 o'clock. And didn't get it fixed until about 11:30. So we didn't even get to milk the girls. We fed them up out back. Luckily, it was warm enough to keep them out back, because if it had been too cold, we wouldn't have had a choice anyway, because no fans in here means no air in here, and we can't just keep them in here like that. So we would have had to put them out back regardless of what temperature it was, and in here would have froze, but thank goodness it was warm enough for them to go outside, and everything just kind of worked out. The tank out back thawed, so they had 2 tanks full of water and didn't end up drinking all that, so we were really lucky. But anyway, I'll take you guys out and show you the damage. So, you can see how muddy it is. Stuff is just blown everywhere. It blew the lid off the garbage can, and we got trash everywhere that we need to pick up. So that's the piece of crap generator, and this is the new one, and she's a brute. So I can even talk to you guys. So I think it's the same size as the one we had. It's a 25 kW. It looks bigger for some reason. I think it's just because it's on that huge trailer. But that one is actually a Generac, and the one we had before is a Gen Power. We've never had any luck with that one. We've had so many problems. One time it did like a brownout type thing and ended up burning up everything in the milk room, costing Brent thousands of dollars. We finally got that fixed. It was apparently a voltage regulator, so we got that fixed, and we haven't really gotten an opportunity to use it since then. One time I think we used it for like 3 hours and it worked perfect, but we tested it multiple times just to make sure if we ever had to need it that it would be okay. But apparently it wasn't, because we did need it and it just didn't end up working. So I think Brent's gonna end up probably selling that one. I don't know if he's gonna look at it first and see if he can get it fixed or just sell it as is, but yeah, we were super lucky that he was able to find that one. He went down and picked it up. The roads are just awful. We have a couple roads here that are like washed out. We have trees down everywhere, and it's just a total mess. Stuff is blown all over the lawn. I think we lost shingles off the barn. I got this mess cleaned up because all the water, it was just a terrible, terrible mess. The shingles, not too bad, but stuff blown everywhere. There are quite a few shingles out back here. Nothing awful. You can see one hanging over there. But yeah, I think 2 people did get killed in this storm in Maine. So I hope you guys are okay and everything's all set and you didn't get hit too hard by this. But yeah, it's gonna be clean up for a few days for everybody, so hopefully next time you see us we'll have the power back on and everything will be right as rain, but right now it's just not looking good. So no, we didn't get anything accomplished that we were going to. Yesterday was just crazy. The wind came up like insane, so we didn't really figure we were gonna have power for very long, which we were right. We didn't end up doing the milk room floor, and we didn't end up doing our gutter project on the barn cleaner either, so didn't get anything done, but gotta do what you gotta do, and right now we have to just focus on being able to keep things running long enough so we can keep the girls getting milked, because that's our main priority. I just wanted to let you guys know that we're okay, and I hope you guys are okay. So right now we're just cooling the milk on the tank, because you have to pick certain things that you can do. That generator is not big enough to run everything, so you can either milk or cool the milk. You can't do it both at the same time. We were also really lucky in that aspect because they came and picked up milk yesterday. Otherwise we wouldn't have had a way to cool our milk. So he came and picked it up before we lost the power, and we washed the tank and everything, so we were all set there as well. We were just extremely lucky all the way around this time. So yeah, even when you think you're prepared, you just not. Something can happen. So also I have to apologize for the way I look, because I didn't get to take a shower this morning, so that's why I look like this. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and comment down below, and subscribe, of course, and just keep it real, keep farming. I hope you guys are okay, and I hope you join us in the next video. Bye guys.